difference between your travel party and a race.
Alright, we made it. We are at Universal for Passholder Day. It is the first time that we'll experience going to a theme park in a couple months.
Yeah.
And now we have to wear masks.
So, weird experience so far.
So far we got our temperature checked, went through security, now we just gotta get into a park. Here for you to just take your mask off and hang out. Don't have to be eating or drinking. So for lockers, certain attractions still require them obviously. So they've got markers for the lines for you to wait to then get told where you can go for the lockers. Super easy. So we just sat down at Finnegan's. We're just getting drinks because the bar is closed, but they gave us bags to put our masks in. You're allowed to take them off the second you sit down. This is how it looks. You had to have a reservation, even if you just want to get drinks. So there are 6 feet markers pretty much everywhere where there are shows and performers. Blues Brothers perform here. So everyone is supposed to stand on a spot. So for mobile ordering in these quick service restaurants, everyone has to wait to be able to get in to go get their food. Something to consider. So usually this is a pretty happening bar. Again, all the bars are closed. I think they open in phase 2. I'm not totally sure on that, but no bars. Do Gringotts, but the virtual queues are all taken for the day. So we asked and they said it's about a 10-minute walk on. So we're gonna do that.
Ladies and gentlemen, this day was not launch you may be familiar.
Yes, as I was saying, did you have a question?
I did not.
Very good. I must get back to work.
Okay. down to eat some food. We went to Confisco, which is our favorite at Islands, and they have a super limited menu. So we may not actually be able to eat here, which is a bummer because we've been here all day and it's 4:30 and the park closes soon. So hopefully we can eat, but it's been a good day. We just rode Hagrid's, but it shut down while we were on it, naturally. This is the hummus appetizer here. It comes with pita and lavash, but you always need to ask because often the bread isn't vegan, or some of the bread's vegan and some of it's not, but this is my favorite hummus around. This is the chilled tuna bowl, but with tofu instead, and it's vegan and delicious, and one of my favorite things to get in this park. This is the banh mi with sub tofu and no aioli. They messed up the first time and put aioli on it, but the second time they did it. All right, this is another one of those areas where you can just hang out, let yourself breathe, which is recommended, but it's over by the Hulk. Each store actually has a capacity that they're running, so that way they have lines outside, so that way they can control the crowds. So we did mobile order for Voodoo Donuts, so time to get them donuts. Okay, so we finished our first day at a theme park in 3 months. What was the high today? 81? 82?
Well, when I checked, it was 81.
81. So
Around 2 o'clock.
it wasn't super hot today, and
Overcast all day. A couple times of sun,
a
but
little bit of sprinkling every
it
once in a
rained
while.
twice, but we
Yeah.
were inside both times.
Yeah. The masks weren't unbearable, but I would imagine on a day that it's like 93, in direct sunlight, it probably isn't as comfortable. But we took a few breaks where we like got drinks.
Definitely need to take a break.
Yeah.
For the mask. I was over it at one point.
Yeah, and like upper lip sweat through my mask. But I would say as long as you plan to take breaks, even if it's like every hour and a half. But if you're eating and drinking, I mean, you can pop your mask off and it's good.
Yeah, they have a section where it's like a mask-free
And it's not
zone.
smoking sections. I made a joke thinking that it was gonna be smoking
So the only
sections
section that we saw was over by Men in Black.
at Studios, and then at Islands there was one over by the Hulk. All the rides had virtual queues. The app wouldn't work for us, so we couldn't do any of those, but we were able to literally walk on every single ride that we did.
Yeah.
There was no pre-shows on stuff that had pre-shows except for Fast and the Furious.
They had the actors.
Yeah.
The 2 pre-shows they had the actors and the full.
And they had like spots where you were supposed to stand for those. Every line had spots where you were supposed to stand through the whole entire queue. You had to sanitize your hands before you got on ride vehicles.
Pretty much it.
That's pretty, I mean, I saw out of all the people that were there today, maybe 5 people not wearing masks who did not have like a food or a drink in their hand. So, I mean, honestly, that's not bad at all for what you would expect
for that many people.
Yeah. And I think their friend said they capped it, or they're supposed to be capping it at like 6,000 people or something. And so like the park itself felt crowded. Like walking around, I was like, wow, this is a lot more people than I expected. But then you literally walked on every single ride. We walked on Hagrid's. Like,
yeah, I mean, some sections were empty.
Hogsmeade was kind of busy.
Universal, when you first walk in Universal,
Yeah.
it was pretty empty there. The streets. But yeah, Harry Potter.
Yeah, Diagon Alley wasn't very bad compared to what I'm used to seeing there. Up by Gringotts was pretty crowded, but actually
Well, the busyness for Gringotts was the line
lockers.
for the lockers.
But I think they did a fantastic job. Like, I look forward to going back. And like, yeah, I mean, it's a bummer that you have to wear masks, but we still get to ride rides and
Yeah.
have fun. So, and you do have to keep your mask on during the attractions.
Yeah. I mean, we did part of Hagrid's.
We did most of Hagrid's, I
Before we
guess.
got evac'd off, but no issue with my mask.
I didn't even touch mine the whole time.
No, I didn't even question it pulling off or anything like that. So
I just had a big old smile on my face the whole time. My mask was like into my face.
take a death either. You mentioned it was kind of weird. So before you hop onto any attraction, cast member would put Purell, squeeze Purell into your hand, but then we got food,
and they didn't require
and they didn't.
Yeah.
There were a ton of places that were closed too.
Yeah, so much stuff.
Restaurants,
limited menus on
quick
things.
services.
A lot of. I wanted to eat at
was,
Monsters Cafe, and that was closed at Universal Studios. So.
The kebab place was closed.
All the bars are closed.
Oh, yeah.
All the bars in Florida are closed, so Universal can't open the bars, but the restaurants all serve their full bar, but the actual bar is not open.
Yes. So went to Finnegan's. We had to make a reservation
to go sit down.
Finnegan's just to get a drink.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then they have like the kiosk with alcohol.
Yeah, but only with beer. Nothing with liquor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have beer there, so we can still get.
Yeah.
You don't have to make a reservation.
Yeah.
Beer.
But it's definitely a lot less people walking around with alcohol, which is kind of funny. But all in all, it was good.
Yeah, it was fun.
We had a good day. It went by super fast. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Stoked to go back. The only bummer with bringing little dude with us next time is that all the playgrounds are closed. So we'll see how that goes. Like, subscribe, do the things. Bye. We missed you.